checking my microphone. That shouldn't have stopped the music entirely. Silly button. No, that's not right. That's the button I'm supposed to do. There we go. It's time for some fun. How's it going, everyone? We got David here. David, that guy. And then we got Jam. How's it going? And time to, switch to the old Minecraft screen here. All right. It's good to be back. This is new to me. Because, I mean, even though I streamed last week, it was just a hangout, right? This is my first time doing like proper, I'm going to do some building on stream kind of streaming stuff. So should be interesting. And also last week, I had just gotten a tooth extraction done. And yeah, it was kind of painful to talk loud. So I wasn't in my full SCD form, and it was interesting. It was interesting to say the least, but it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun going through all that. But anyway, I have some building planned. Good morning, Maruski. How's it going? And chicken permission. I don't know why I said it like that. Chicken permission. Oh. I don't know. See, first I hit the V, which is not the right button. And then I hit escape twice, which is also not the thing you're supposed to. This is what I was going to do, and I'm like, chicken permission. Oh, for those of you who know, there's some Z-viting going on there, and we need to fix that. So here we go. We got to get rid of my hat. There we go. That looks much better. There we go. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you saw the difference there. Those of you who don't, I'm weird, and everyone knows that already. So we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Anyway, I am prepared. As you can see, I have some color-coded boxes here. They're definitely. I've been planning. I've been working at this for like an hour before I streamed. There's only one thing I'm missing, which is why I have those diamonds in my hand. So, whoa, Jam! Becoming a member. I forgot I even had the membership feature. I guess you get to get on my, the Patreon only or a member only area. Actually, it's also Patreon only. But, yeah, that's a thing. Not sure. Well, because you never did it, I guess. That's how it works, I guess. Lurking while I clean. Yeah, you mentioned that, Apathy, that you were doing some cleaning. Like just general house cleaning, or is it like a project kind of clean? Speaking of projects, apparently that one's empty. I could have sworn I filled these all with leaves. But anyway, I got oak leaves, I've got birch leaves, and azalea leaves. I think I'm going to fill this one with oak as well if I've got them. And then I've got oak logs, and this one's empty on purpose because we need to fill this with spruce. And I don't have spruce. No spruce for me. So that's why I have the diamonds. I need to get the spruce. So obviously, we're going to be doing some trees. And then we've got some dirt here, some regular dirt, and then some specialty dirt. Yeah. Down here, we got some rooted as well. Using that sparingly. Those are still kind of expensive. I know you can actually go and explore and find like azalea, like wild azalea trees. And then there's like tons of tough or whatever rooted dirt underneath them. I've never experienced it myself, so I should probably do that. Anyway, these are all cobbled deep slate. We've got some amethyst here and some stained glass. So what we're going to be doing with these two, if you haven't been watching my earlier parts of the series, I've been creating these really cool looking rifts in the bottom of my island there, and I'm thinking about doing something similar to that, but on the ground down here as well while I do my landscaping. Oh yeah, by the way, that's what, if you didn't read the title, that's what we're doing today. We're landscaping. So yeah, and then we've got sea lanterns to make this stuff glow, and some tuff and some stone, I believe. Yep, there we go. So the only thing we're missing is some spruce. Spruce. I almost said spruce oaks. Those are words that I almost said, but I actually did say because I was making fun of myself. You know, whatever. Drink some water there. Anyway, yeah, I need some spruce logs, and I also apparently need to fill this one with oak. So let's see if we've got them first. And I might have to visit my. Oh no, we got them. We got them. Never mind. We've got plenty. I'm just a dummy and didn't realize I didn't fill it already. There we go. Boom. Oh wow, was that actually? Fair enough. All right, cool. That happened. So yeah, let's head on over to Garden Bunnies to see if we can get ourselves some spruce logs. If not, we're gonna have to go mining some spruce logs, or just not do spruce trees for a hot minute. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do there. But yeah, I might as well tell you guys my plans while I'm coming through here. Hey, Hermit Fan, how's it going? Hey, SD. Whoa, this is looking so gorgeous. I'm drawing Ellie right now, so I won't be active in chat. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm not sure which part of it you think is active. I've been doing, I guess it's kind of epic. Like, I absolutely love this interior. Like, I still wish I could have taken the time and done more, like, in this whole thing, which is kind of what I'm doing now, isn't it? I've just been really hurting because, you know, I've been so focused on what's on top of that, and that island there, that I've kind of lost track. Here, let me do a little flight, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Let's fly up here. Whee! And then we'll turn around, and actually probably from this tree here, we'll probably be able to see it pretty well. First off, yeah, been working on that. As you can see, it's getting pretty big. But as you can see, like, since like after I made these builds, I like didn't do anything with the landscaping at all throughout this whole area down here. And there's already kind of like a railroad in here. I want to integrate that a little bit. Janny's been trying to put a little rail in here. Yeah, it's kind of thrown in. Like, this landscape is not, especially down here. Like, I wanted to do something with that, and I never got a chance to, and that's what we're doing today. And then all the way up to here. So there's like no proper path leading to my base, to my closest neighbor, which is like the most active part of the server, the shop town. That needs to change, right? Like, that needs to change. And yes, the plan is to spruce it up, Daweed. And yes, I'm calling you that. Deal with it. Anyway, oh, right. Yeah, we got to go to the Woodstock to get our stuff here. Here we go. Pop in here. What's she got? What do we got here? Well, there you go. Spruce logs. How much? Oh, well, that's cheap. No wonder she's having a hard time keeping stock. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, all of them. We're going to do doop, doop, doop. Sorry, garden. Apparently not all of them. I don't have enough room. Hold the phone. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure we do our math here, right? Let's get our empty one. Boop. Put these in here. And let's try this again, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And do. You know, it's funny. I say I'm sorry, but I just made her a ton of diamonds. But the thing is, it's like, I don't know what she values more right now, being able to keep her shop stocked or the diamonds that she makes while doing so. Like, at this point, I feel like she's more happy that the stock is full than she is with the diamonds that show up. Because then when the diamonds show up, her stock's not full. And now she's got to work. So, sorry? Not sorry. I'm not sure. We'll just move on. All right. Let's put the rest of our logs in here. Bam. Uh-oh. Max is on. There's trouble. All right. Now, where do we want to start? Do we want to start toward the shop town or start toward my base? I'll leave that to you guys while I sip some water. Go ahead and let me know what you think. Should I start landscaping or in the middle? I could start right in the crater there, or I can start near the base or start over here. Ultimately, my first goal is to kind of clear it out and even it out a little bit, though I do plan to keep the contour of this. I might actually expand it a little bit to try to match that. So what do you guys think? What should I do? You're probably not wrong, Jam. You are not wrong. That's fair, Apathy. Yeah, it's easier to start full form than to start kind of... Yeah, because I'm going to want to fade it into just normal grass, eh? That's an extremely good point. I also just swallowed the water. Hold on. I'll be right back. Wow. So yeah, that happened. Swallowed the water wrong. Oh, it's nighttime. Was it nighttime already? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's actually a legitimately good point, Apathy. So I'm going to come over here and take a look at this little ravine. Okay, so I guess the first thing we need to think about, yes, I'm going to start when I actually do the full landscaping job. I am going to start closer to my base because, like Apathy said, or was alluding to, obviously we're going to want... Oh, there's trouble. That's definitely trouble flying in the sky there. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, we're going to want to kind of slowly fade it out. However, the fade out is not going to start until the edge of this little cliff here, right? This is all going to be part of this build, right? But I do want to kind of fade it in anyway, especially the outskirts. Maybe not the ravine, the little hole here, but definitely the outskirts. And speaking of the hole, we need to think about the path. And the most obvious path, And I think I might stick to it, but I might go like a bridge route too. I don't know. I do not want trouble at all there, Max. I just see trouble, and it makes me nervous that you're going to cause trouble. I don't have voice chat on at the moment. Oh, hello. Speaking of trouble, I don't have voice chat on at the moment. Like I said, I wanted to kind of chill into this. But anyway, yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to come over here, and originally, I think I was originally going to try to bring the path along here like this. But I'm wondering if it would be cooler to do, like, to come out and, like, do kind of a bridge somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can't think of... Excuse me. I'm trying to think here. Get out of here. Anyway. Right. I'm going to clear some of these trees out as well to organize this landscape. Because we can make the landscape be whatever we want, right? So I'm thinking maybe like a bridge. I'm not sure. Prepare for trouble and make it max. No, it's double. It's maxle. Make it maxle. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let's see. The other thing I noticed is this guy right here. There's a shop with a bit of a darker flare, which is kind of what I'm going to be going with. So I might want to tie into that design as well. Let's take a look up here. I believe there's a I can't find it at the moment, which is kind of half the problem, isn't it? Where is the railroad? I thought there was a rail right around here. Is it up higher? It's up here. Okay. Okay, so there's a rail here. Where does it go? Where does it go? I know it's supposed to end, I think, at the shop town because he was thinking about doing a train station at the end here. Yes, okay, so there's a train station. Which actually, if my path ends here, then it's going to be ending straight at a train station. And I wonder if I do need to cross so I can start the path around. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I need a vantage point. That tree right there. That's what we're going to land on. Hopefully. So we're going to go up here. We're going to float around and then try to figure out what tree I was even looking at. I think it's this one. Either way, it's close enough. All right. So we got the base going through here. What I'm thinking, because the rail ends there, right? So if I bring the path here, I either have to cross the rail, or I can... Oh, wait, no, that red dot is the rest of the rail, isn't it? Is that where he's taking the rail? I don't even know if he's going to even continue. Anyone know if Janny's planning to finish it? I swear he had plans for a big old train station there. And that would make sense that he would take it out from that direction. So where's the best place to cross over this thing? All right, let's see. So it lands over hither. Kind of cuts into the land a bit, which that definitely need, like this whole rail system right here needs some landscaping anyway. So what I need to do, all right guys, I need to make sense of this land. The trees are kind of in the way. The land is a little bit in the way in this scenario. So I'm going to start this session with some terraforming. So I'm going to put my my shulker pile over here. Hopefully we'll even use these, because if I'm doing just pure landscaping, that might be all we do today. We shall see. Anyway, boop, boop, bop. They were so organized over at my base. But at least they're all color-coded, eh? Huh. Let's do it that way. Actually, yeah, let's do it in lines. I like that. I like that. Let's, boop. All right. And then we'll need another color in the middle. Boop. There we go. All right. Get the orange guy there. Grays on the side. Isn't there two grays? Oh, I'm starting to get streaming brain. Needing more paper for rockets. Oh, yeah. You're running out of paper already. Jeez. I wish I had a sugarcane farm. I would totally give you some of mine, but nope, I do not. You are the one that has that. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, oh wait, there we go. And then one, and this is kind of an extension of these guys because it's the same. It's using it. So I have a feeling I'm going to run out of these. By the way, faster than he's going to run out of his paper. That's for sure. Amethyst does take some time to get. So that's a thing. Let's see. All right. So landscaping time. So how you guys doing this fine, awesome morning? I know Apathy's been cleaning. First, we're going to do the trees, I think. Let's get rid of these trees. Apathy's been cleaning. Jam's hanging out with Jelly Pupper, watching the stream and just kind of hanging out, I'm sure. You guys up to anything, like playing any games or anything like that? Doeed is going to be AFKing, so I don't know if that means he's leaving the keyboard, if he's just going to sit there and watch me, which I mean, cool. I'm happy to have you, but are you really going to spend all day watching this moron play a game? I don't know. I guess that's your choice. Let's see. Let's get all. I think that's the reason why I haven't done this yet. Is for some reason this little section over here is just pure big oaks. You see that? Like, we got one here. I just chopped one down. There's one more here. Like, it's all big oaks. Like, what is the deal with that? I'm doing good. Just have Mahusa's Sunday roast dinner. And been watching anime. Black Clover. Okay. All right. I mean, I have to ask, do you not realize that the Dragon Prince is out and that you ought to be watching that instead? I mean, that's not my opinion, by the way. That's fact. Like, that's what you should be doing. Like, what are you doing if you're watching Black Clover and not Dragon Prince right now? Any Dragon Prince fans out there? I know that's a little bit niche. Not entirely, though. It shouldn't be, in my opinion. I mean, I forget the name of the guy, but it's the main character is Sokka, for crying out loud. Like, you can't have it better than that, right? Oh, David is gonna go donate blood in a bit. Oh, okay. All right. Good for you. Keep your your blood pressure up, and no, don't get too tired. Don't the whole man. I've watched episode of the new Dragon Prince, but Jelly Pupper has commandeered a PC for Where are the kids coming to these days? What have the kids come to these days? Watching anime over Dragon Prince. Ugh. That's right. I had every intention of catching up, like, because I've watched Dragon Prince actually twice before, but I wanted to watch it one more time because it's been so long since they put out the last one. I wanted to get caught up, and there were some minor details that I had missed, like I had forgotten about, and like, yeah, even the like major details, they still hit. They still hit the same, which tells me, yeah, it's a good show. Jelly Pupper, shake my head. Not a Dragon Prince fan. Oy. How can you be a human and not be a Dragon Prince fan? I'm just putting it out there. I can't wait to see this landscape without the trees. It's going to really, really help get my head around what we're dealing with here. And then we'll start terraforming after we've chosen our path. Since now we know we're going to be crossing the train tracks, I just don't know what his plans are for the train station. Otherwise, I would actually like make it so the path actually goes through the station itself, because I don't know how big the station's going to be. So I have to like plan as if it's going to be huge and kind of go around it, right? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Latest season of My Hero currently airing. There's a lot of good stuff. Is it getting better? Like we watched as me and the kids watched My Hero for a hot minute. We actually binged it entirely, but I think that ruined it because like after we were done binging, it was over, right? And now to like get back into it feels wrong. And so like I think there's been 2 seasons since we've watched now. I think this is the next season. Like we didn't even watch the last one. And I haven't either. Like and it's like I'm a fan. I like the show. I like the concept. To be fair, it was starting to get a little redundant. Like the premise it's kind of like Sword Art, right? It was really, really cool. Like, oh my God, this is awesome. And then like halfway through the season, and especially when they changed the premise, it was just kind of like, okay, yeah, I get it. You know, and it kind and then like it spawned an entire anime genre. And some did it better than others, but it was all just the same freaking show over and over and over. Like, I know, that time I got reincarnated as a slime, I feel like is, like, I know this might be controversial to some, but, like, I feel like that is probably the penultimate isekai. But, Shield Hero is also fantastic, and so is, oh, God, your favorite, Apathy, Log Horizon. This is another really, really good isekai, But it's like, we've seen it 1,000 times, like... Is there a new concept? I don't know. Is there room for a new concept? Will people even watch it or care if there's a new concept airing? Like, who's going to know about it? It's just all isekai all the time now. Because it's a really good premise, Either you die or something happens and you end up in this other world, and you just, you have to relearn an entire it's like every video gamer's wet dream. I know this is a PG-13 or PG channel, but wet dream, it's a fair thing to say, right? Like, come on, like it is. It's exciting. It's fun. Like, who wouldn't really like? I mean, ultimately, yeah, that would suck. Like, my whole life be turned upside down. Like, I have a life here. I have things I do, people that count on me, and things like that. But like. In fantasy, in our fantasies, like, who wouldn't want to live a video game, right? I mean, here I am playing flipping Minecraft. That's essentially what this is. I can't wait for there to be a proper VR game. This is a different topic. Whoa, hello. I guess we're getting real close here when we're talking about this, but I can't wait for someone to properly come up with a VR game that isn't all pre-made stuff. Like, I know that VR chat is pre-made or is made by the community, right? However, you don't make it in game like Minecraft. You come in here and you're starting with the very vanilla, very basic, very, very who cares world, right? There's some beauty to it, but the beauty of it is you make it in game with others, right? You make your world in game with others. With VR chat, yeah, it's developed by the community, which is awesome. However, it's developed in a program like Unity or something like that. And then everyone gets on the server and enjoys it together, right? Which is cool. Again, really cool. But I want like a life outside of life kind of VR game where it's kind of like Minecraft, where you come in and you can make the world your own with your friends and it develops over time. VR chat is like the quintessential Ready Player One cyberpunk kind of world. Like it's what the metaverse kind of is, but like I said, the difference is, and I think this is a mechanic that doesn't get talked about much in isekais, or, like a lot of it is social, because everything, like a lot of the writers for isekai, right? Let's be real, are World of Warcraft players, right? And so a lot of their ideas of like the politics and the game mechanics and everything like that is about an MMO, right? Isekais are all about you're walking into an MMO with magic mechanics and everything that's pre-built, and you got to learn it, and then all the politics and everything that goes on around you, or even slice of life stuff that goes around. You meet new people, hang out, that kind of stuff. That's awesome. Well, what I'm talking about is like a dream within a dream, to use Minecraft's own words in the ending. I'm talking about the ability to come into a world like this. You get on, and this is our world. That we exist in this world. We created the stuff that sits here, right? Like all that stuff was created over time with each other for a purpose. And that purpose is just like within the mechanics of the game, and also just for fun, right? Like we're creating a world. There's something special about creating a world that you're living in with your friends versus living in someone else's idea of a world with your friends. It's not as much yours as it is with Minecraft. And I think that's why Minecraft has lasted, because no one's been able to properly do that yet, other than Minecraft. And I think the only reason why Minecraft did so well is when it came out, people were starting to become ready for it, this kind of concept. And over time, we grew into it as people. I just got really philosophical there. Oh, well, hello there. I'm trying to read Jam Doggy's messages, guy. Come on. Like, seriously? Is this like pick on FCD day? Come on. Let me read the dang chat. Anyway, let's see. It's a word I have only ever seen written down once. I took a guess. Oh, Izakai, yeah. yeah, you spelled it wrong. Why are people building a world for a porpoise? Porpoise overlords. Oh, good lord. This is starting to clear up. I'm happy about that. Very much happy about that. Let's see. Did I clear it enough? I want to say yes, because I don't want to cut down 2 more giant oaks. But the answer is no, which means I have to cut down some more oaks. I hate these trees. Like, this is why I'm glad. Like, I'm a custom tree guy. I love custom trees, okay? I make them all the time. I plan to make some right here. Right? But I'm glad Mojang has never gone too far with their trees and kept them easy to chop, because it makes it so it's easier to be able to play the game. It's more balanced. Where if you have these big old wacky trees and all the oak, it's just a mess. Makes it really, really hard to find all the things and make it fall, unless they actually implemented the whole falling tree mechanic, which would be really, really hard to do, because then every tree would have to be a multi-block structure that has to maintain its own knowledge of what it is, so that when you cut the bottom tree, like everything that has the tag, hey, I'm the block of this tree, falls down at the same time. That'd be really hard. There's been a lot of mods out there have tried to do that and are actually fairly successful. But yeah, it's a little glitchy. I can't imagine how hard it would be to do that properly. Of course, you could read the chat if I lit up or slept, for that matter, Jam. You know what? I should just sleep. I should just sleep. And you're right. I do need to light up this area, especially now that I've cleared the trees. Let's do that. Actually, let's do that. Tree feller mod tag, and then what's connected and yeah. Doop. Brain. What were you doing? Oh, lighting. I believe I'm out of torches. Oh, I have 64. I mean, is that enough? I feel like I'm gonna need like at least 2 stacks. All right. Excuse me. The nerve of these people. Let's grab 2 stacks of these. I should have enough wood in my inventory, actually. Boop. Actually, let's use the birch, because we're not currently going to be using that for what we're doing here. Boop. Whoa. Weird. I got like this really weird tickle in my nose. And it made me like almost gag. I never. Wow. I know why I've never experienced it before, because I've actually just started allergy sprays for my nasal congestion problem. I actually went into the ear, nose, throat just recently, and they suggested that I use some nasal spray. So I've been doing that for about a week now, since last Monday. And yeah, that was a first though. It kind of like must be doing its job. I hope that's what that means. Don't get old, people. It's against the rules. Kind of sucks sometimes. But honestly, I wish I had done this earlier, because the thing is I never really looked into how nasal sprays are meant to work. Hey, get away from me, nope. But apparently, like the proper like Flonase kind of style, that has like the steroid chemical or whatever in there. Basically, it's meant to work over time. It's not supposed to be like, oh, now your nose is clear. It's supposed to like slowly but surely eat away the problem. I did not know this. So like when I was first prescribed it long time ago, like I was 18, I tried it for a few days and it really made me feel uncomfortable, much like what I just felt now. It made everything kind of weird, and I didn't like the feeling of it. It kind of hurt a little bit in times. And so I stopped. I didn't do it. And I really am kicking myself for not staying with that. Like really kicking myself. Don't you have light level over? Oh, I probably do. What's the key again? F7? No. F6? No. F11. Well, duh. I'm an idiot. Now I can't click away from my own screen. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Is it F7? Yeah, okay. I don't have it on, or I do have it lit up around here. Hold on. I know this area is not lit up, so F7. Yes, okay. Well, there you go. It was lit up. Boop. Thanks, Jim. Good call. Good call. That'll save me a hot minute. And even a cold minute. What it's... Well, hello. What's going on there? Is there some kind of information transfer that Janny's up to? It seems to be following the track. Oh, and this needs to let up too. I'm glad I made a whole bunch. I'm actually gonna really light this area up. I've been dealing with mobs around here forever, and you know, I guess this is also part of the terraforming job, right? I haven't even like broke a single block yet, like other than the trees. That's all right. It's fine. We're chilling. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this. Janny's wires, yeah. It's a signaling wire to switch destination. Oh, interesting. Why does it go so far away then? Like, is it between the tracks? Does the tracks actually know? Like you set your destination, kind of like yours thing, Jam, but like instead of having multiple tracks, you have one track, but it can split off at times. And depending on what you select at the beginning, it sends you to another destination. Is that like a thing that he's trying to do? Instead of making it like all tracks lead from the center station, it actually ends with one track every time. That'd be insane if he actually be able to pull that together. But there was only one line, so there's no way. Unless he has some kind of weird code system. Detects that the track is busy. Huh. Man, that guy. If anyone who's just kind of lurking, who doesn't know Janny that well, Railroad Janny ends with an I. Fantastic YouTuber for if you're into trains, and I am going off the beaten path. I don't need to go that far. If you're into like train mechanics and stuff like that in Minecraft, or just in general, really, Janny's your guy. Like, he loves that stuff. The other guy is Tinker 77. He also loves trains. Like, we had 2 train people on the server, and so I was expecting like major train stuff, and they both kind of got busy, which really stinks, because I've been waiting to get on a good server with good trains. I'm with Scar. Scar actually brought this up a few times in a few of his streams, where he hopes that the next Minecraft update is actually like a transportation update. or at least handles transportation a little bit better. Maybe it's not just all transportation all the time, but like that would be really, really cool to have like proper trains, not like real trains, but like actually helpful trains, not just a cart. Right now it's just mine carts and rails, right? It's not really a great way to get around. But like if you can link and actually have a locomotive, that would be insane. If you can link carts and have a locomotive to pull them, that'd be epic. All right, let's get back to chopping trees. Turn off light level. There we go. It's funny. I started dancing and I looked and I was like, "All right, I'm not on stream. But I'm still dancing. I'm bobbing my head. I'm enjoying myself." Is this tree already cut? No, there it is. Takes forever to clear out trees sometimes, especially when you get all these dang big oaks. I think I'm done with all the big oaks though, like most of them, which is really good news. Means I can get much further, much quicker, which is always a good thing. I've been playing Bolt Hunters with my son a bunch lately, and I'm definitely missing some of the modded niceties like Vein Miner. Like, I wish I could just go blup, 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 and it's gone, you know, and instead of going like this. But it's okay. Regular Minecraft is fun too. What do you guys think of the music? I decided to put on synthwave, and it hasn't been too synthwavy. Like, I think synthwave as a genre has really, like, it's gone from just pure 80s nostalgia to taking on its own like style and flavor. And even though it has the same synth style, like the synth sounds, it kind of incorporates more modern arrangements and stuff, which is really interesting to hear the blend between the two. I've been really enjoying listening to more modern synthwave lately as a genre. It's just been fun. Lo-fi is another one that has really like figured itself, like it refigured itself out. Like the concept always kind of existed. It was like chill, like lounge music, right? But like it's morphed into something way more than, you know, than the original people who kind of came up with the idea intended, you know? I love it. I love music in general for that. Like, if it almost feels like there's no new genre of music. Like, what's the new thing all the kids like? And everyone thought like, ooh, let's try to find what the next new thing is. And so people were like talking like, what's the hyperpop. Hyperpop is like the new thing. Ooh, hyperpop, blah. And like they're trying so hard to make a new genre that the kids, quote unquote, the kids these days enjoy. And the thing is the kids are starting to become a lot more like I am, where music is just music. We don't need a genre to like wrap our heads around. We just like people making music. We don't want to have a corporation tell us what is or isn't our favorite thing. And the thing is I think we're realizing as a people that all the angst and, oh, we're going to listen to something alternative and no one else is going to, you know, the parents are going to get all mad and they're going to be like, oh, you're listening to the wrong stuff. Like, that was manufactured, right? You guys realize that, like, right? Like that wasn't real. That wasn't, no, that was corporations were looking for that thing, that trend, to try to pigeonhole us so that it can easily, it's because they want to market to us, right? It's all about trying to make money. And it's not bad per se to make money. Like, a lot of people, like, they want to get mad at people who are trying to make money. Like, marketing is important. Like, if you want to be able to go out there and survive in the world being an entertainer, you have to know how to market. I mean, I don't. I have my opinions about marketing, and therefore I really don't market much. And like, my channel doesn't do well as a result. Like, I don't spend enough time like thinking of the right things to do. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it well. That's as far as I'm gonna go with it. And I don't take the time and think of what I should do in order to pander to the demographic that makes sense for me, right? And that's not smart. That's not smart business, but it's my way. And that's what I choose to be. And that actually caused me to stop being on YouTube for a hot minute. But you know, I kind of regret that because I really do enjoy making these builds. And if it so happens that the things I'm doing interests other people, then so be it. That's cool. You know, somehow I did end up getting 50,000 subscribers without really, you know, losing it too much on trying to do the thumbnails. And I think I got kind of upset actually, because at one point I decided to look up what is the thing these days. And I was like, I can do that thing. And I did it. And I even tried, it was the first video I ever put an arrow on. 2 million views. I hate my life. I hate it. So frustrating. Like, yeah, okay, boo-hoo, you made 2 million views on a video, right? Like, I get it. But like, the quality of the video was horrible. Like, it didn't render right, and I rushed it out because I knew that it was a timely trend, the village transformation. I knew it was timely, and so I rushed it out. I was like, I could re-render this, but it needs to be out today because it's Saturday. I followed all the rules, and it worked, and that bothered me more than you would ever know. It bothered me so much. Anyway, that tree right there, that's not going away. We need to make that go away. Let's do that. I just realized, because I hit, there we go. I wasn't seeing changes in my, my chat disappeared and I ended up going on a rant. And I just realized now, like, Gee, how's it going? Live LCD, how's it going, Gee? It's trash, not played Guardian of the Forest once. Yeah, fair enough, Apathy. Apathy's like my #1 fan of like my own personal music. Like, I look at my Spotify watch or listen times, and I know a good half of them are him. And probably the other half is Tall, or it used to be. Anyway, fun music fact: video may have killed the radio star, but radio killed singing, and everyone used to sing. Then when radios came out, everybody just listened instead. Yeah. Well, it's not just singing though, eh? Like, it's all forms of instrument playing and music. Like, a popular song, right? Until recording started becoming a thing, popular music, we're actually kind of going back to the way it was because of YouTube and TikTok. Popular songs used to be shared through the mouths of your friends. Like, it went through like wildfire, and everyone was playing the same music. It wasn't everyone listened to the same music. Everyone played the same music. Everyone kind of picked up on the style and the songs. That's why we ended up with things like the jazz standards and things like that, because like those were songs that started getting popular enough and people started sharing the sheet music and things like that. And how do they share it? By playing together. Melinda, a YouTuber named Melinda, she used to do the Translator Sings things. Like, she used to do Google Translates, right? Well, she is an Irish person, right? She's got the Celtic vibe going on, right? Well, she did a whole video talking about the social aspect of singing music in a pub, right? And how we as a culture have kind of lost that. But the reason why she loves TikTok so much is because we're kind of getting it back now. My voice is hurting. I am going to stop for a quick water break. I will be right back. I'm back. Did you miss me? Goodness. What do we got here? FCD doesn't make music. FCD lets music creation flow through his bones. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Sometimes my bones don't quite resonate very well with the music and it doesn't come out good, but it's going through my bones nonetheless. Technology advances, culture changes, things are lost, things are gained. It's interesting and inevitable. And also, I think something that I find interesting is it's not necessarily like people think of it as a meandering road, like you're always going forward and it's ever changing and you never know quite what the direction's going to be. But I'm actually finding as I observe life that everything actually comes in cycles more than just random direction, right? Like I was talking about with the music, right? It used to be you shared it amongst each other, right? Like you think about folk music, that's like the essence of folk music. It's everyone played music together in their houses and on their back porches, the typical, stereotypical thing you think of, You're sitting there with your guitars and you're playing music. Irish folk, playing music in the pubs and things, right? And then, up in the 90s, it was flaring with the, like you said, video killed the radio star and radio kind of killed everything, right? Because the ultimate form of radio at this point is what I'm listening to right now. It's digital music, right? Well, now the cycle has come back. And because electronic music, when it was popularized originally, was not affordable by any stretch. And now it is. Distribution was also not affordable, but now it is. All the music and all the distribution and all the sharing we have is now affordable, available, and more accessible than it has ever been, like, ever in history. But in reality, it's the same as people hanging out, like, together playing music. I mean, that's TikTok is literally that right now with its music scene. And that's a cycle, because if you go further back from the late 1800s, right? You go a little bit further back, what happened there? Like the westernized English music, right? Like that stuff was exclusive to the rich people because they're the ones who could afford instruments, right? The guitar hadn't been developed yet. And so instruments were not cheap and concert halls were not cheap. And so it was all centralized. The only way you could listen to music really was either a cappella singing together, go to a church where there's a big old organ, right? Or you go to a concert hall. And that was it. Like that was where you could experience music as a community, was together, and it was controlled by, rich people who had the power. And slowly but surely the people kind of took over. Things like guitars became more mainstream. And then it became folk music. And then electronic music came around, and radio distribution and things like that got controlled by the media, and it went back to being controlled and centralized again. And now it's starting to decentralize. So that it's a cycle. It's not a meandering road. More philosophy with FCD. Maybe I should do like Izuma has his Izuma talks. Maybe I should do like philosophy with FCD. That would actually be kind of fun. If I can keep my dang voice, my voice is killing me. I haven't talked this much in ages. My wife won't let me. I can talk for hours if you let me. And my wife has been very gracious in helping me realize, when I need to shut up. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of shutting up, I think I have actually cleared enough out to get a good view of what I'm dealing with here. So let's take a better look once again from top one of these trees. Here we go. What's so funny? I've been doing recording for so long. I reached to turn off my recording just then because it felt like I ended a clip, and I was planning on flying to the top of that tree and starting the trip again, the clip again. Like And I haven't been doing recording or anything in months. And that's still my auto drive. That's so interesting. Shush. Exactly. My wife won't let me. Right. Yeah, exactly. I sympathize with both of us. You know, my poor wife is my captive audience sometimes. I do genuinely feel bad for that. Okay, yes, this is much easier to see. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so glad I did that. That was intelligent. That was a smart choice. All right. So I am having like a little path that goes down, eh? But I think that path should not be the main path. I think that needs to be a secondary path that goes down and into the cave area here, okay? Like this whole section here needs to be like its own kind of otherworldly cave, kind of like that stuff up there, okay? So this whole section needs to be that going on. I think I need to have a little path go down into it. And have like maybe steps going down, going all the way to the base of it, and then maybe steps going all the way back up. Maybe a bridge across. We'll see what we do, but I'm not going to touch that path. What I'm going to do is actually minimize the width of what I've got going on there and start focusing more on this direction to follow the path of the rail, okay? So yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go right along the side of this. And then kind of come alongside. I'm just going to stop here with the path to see where Janny goes with it. Right? And then I'm going to turn my focus to the ravine. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm going to do. Let's do it. First off, let's cover this hole. I don't like this hole at all. It only is here because I was trying to get moss. It wasn't here before. So let's first clear this up. I feel bad for your kids. Actually... I'm learning to talk to them instead because at least Alex really does enjoy talking about stuff. Actually, I've been teaching them how to play guitar lately, which has been kind of fun lately. Like, that's a very new development, like last couple days. So that's pretty exciting, actually. What I'm doing right here has been a long time coming. I've been needing to do this forever. I also need to clear my inventory of stuff. Okay, I don't need that many torches. Yeah, let's put it in here. I am going to keep a stack on me. Random junk can go in my random junk stuff. My younger son started guitar lessons about a month ago. Cool. That's awesome, Gabe. And start playing piano. All right. Yeah, the thing is I got him a nice keyboard piano. And they hardly use it. I thought for sure my kids would absolutely love. Oh, I got a Phantom head. Cool. I thought for sure the kids would use it more than they did. And they did not. That was not a thing. They did not get into it. I was kind of disappointed. I was that parent that bought a nice thing and ended up using it himself. Like, I still have yet to put it in my office, like, because I refuse to be like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to inherit this thing that I bought specifically not for me. Like, I won't do it. Oh, yeah, gotta clean this up. Pop. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of the water so that takes care of that. Oh, right. I need to get my stuff. I don't have any dirt on me. Like, any at all. I haven't even started, like, the digging part of the terraforming because... Yeah, I actually have more filling to do than digging in this particular project, surprisingly. Yeah, putting all my stuff over here? Not smart. At all. You know what? I have a lot of this stuff also in my base. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I can just take... No. I'm an idiot. I'm having streamer brain. Take deep breath. My wife has a really nice keyboard from her music degree, so kids were, yeah. Yeah, see, the thing is I have nice stuff, but most of it is useless without a computer and the software that you need to run it, right? It's all like, here, let's see. I'm curious if my room's good enough. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're gonna do just me, or for better or worse, we're gonna turn this on. Hello, how's it going? And like this kind of a thing. I can't stretch it. You know what? I can unplug it. It's not a problem. There we go. Like, see, I got this sort of thing going on, and yeah, I love it, but it's not so good for when you're you know, when your kids need to be able to just sit down and start learning or playing around with something. You have to turn on the music. You have to do or turn on the computer. You got to get all the software going. They need to learn how to use the software, get the synth set up the way they want it to sound, and then play with something that there's not a lot of lessons online for. Right? Like that's, yeah, no. So yeah, I needed to get like a full-size normal keyboard piano type thing. So that they have something to tinker with at least, if they ever do get interested. That was my goal. I never did get them lessons or anything like that. I keep thinking I'm going to move this stuff, and I'm not. I'm just going to go use the dirt I have, start filling things in. But yeah. That's called a well, in this case, it's called Launchpad. Does anyone know if there's an official name for those things? I'm not sure if there's an actual official name for them. I don't know. What are those things called? They've only been like products, not a specific, I know it's a keyboard controller, right? Or a MIDI controller, right? But like, I don't know if there's an actual name for those other than like the actual, what? Is that oh, I hate Moss for that. Like, that's so annoying when you're trying to fill in these scenarios. That's all right. We're going to get there. We'll have this nice and filled in. I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. Oop. You know what? I don't need those that in my offhand anymore. Yeah, okay. Oi! See? That's what I'm talking about. It's annoying. There's one right here. There. Cool. Ooh, I'm digging this ARP. But yeah, I do find it interesting, like, especially with music, looking at the cycle of how we choose to experience music as a culture. Because it's a cycle. It keeps on coming in and out. And the frequency of that cycle is rapidly changing. Right? So, like, before it took a century to change, then it took like 4 or 5 decades to change, and then it took 2 decades to change, and that's where we are right now, right? TikTok and all that is like making it so that TikTok and YouTube are making it so that people can share more publicly who they are and what they do, and share in the music. And I think it's going to take a little bit to change things, because it's going to take those who are used to using music as a business model. They're like, record labels, what they do is they basically buy and sell copyright, kind of like stock, and completely disregarding artists as a whole. And the NFT thing really scared me because it was a legitimate attempt at cutting short the progress we're making right now when it comes to the freedom of expression of music, or art in general, because it was a new way of buying and trading someone else's work and using it in a way that could very easily turn into companies having monopolies on them. But it did not go down that route. It went down the hobbyist route, which is really good because it became non-corporate. But it could have very easily turned digital goods into false scarcity, right? And any kind of scenario like that where scarcity can be controlled, that's scary. When you not only control the market, but you also control the flow of how many products, like artificially, like you can choose how rare, like that's the thing with NFTs, right? You can actually choose how rare it is by only offering X amount of NFTs, right? I'm like, this item I value high, so I'm only going to make 100 of them. And this other value, like this dirt, I'm going to make 100 of these. But moss blocks, and not too much, so I'm going to make 3,000 of them, right? And so now I've chosen to make it so that the dirt blocks are more expensive for other people to buy than the moss blocks, just because I chose to. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm the one who's creating the NFT, not the people. And so I'm choosing what's rare and what's not. And if people are only buying things based on the rarity and basing the cost on rarity, not quality, that's where everything, it's essentially the same thing as what the music companies started doing with music, which is essentially buying and selling the rights to music like stock. And I know NFTs are kind of an old hot topic. I get it. Like that, I'm not talking about NFTs in general. I'm talking about the concept of artists or companies controlling their creative goods, right? No, I do not want my, like in Minecraft, right? I don't want my builds or whatever and my videos specifically like copied, downloaded, and re-uploaded. No, I don't want that. But if someone saw this tower, yeah, and they built this tower with their own little flair, but very similar, right? They built the tower in an SMP of their own. I would be flattered. I would be happy about that. Even if they didn't say I got inspired by FC Dad, I would be like, cool. That's the point of sharing your creativity, is because it helps everyone else develop their own. Like, nothing you do, have you not realized that nothing you do creatively is purely your own? It's all inspired by things you've experienced in your life, right? So why would I be mad if someone used my design as a basis for their own? Like, why would I be upset about that? Makes no sense. But again, if they figured out how to do it block for block, or if I, put out a schematic for it, right? And then they just built it and like made a video like, this is mine, I made this, and it's block for block. They didn't apply themselves to it. And therefore that is cheating. But that's just, I mean, we've had that for years, right? Like, people who trace art, right? That it's a good way to learn, but you don't pass it off as your own, right? We've always known this. And that's what copyright, that was the disguise copyright used to become the power that it is. But it is not doing that. It is not protecting anyone from anything. It is giving the means for corporations to make money off of other people's music, which is exactly what it's not meant to be doing. Man, I'm full. You know what? I need to. Here we go. I'm on my soapbox, and now I'm getting off it to build in Minecraft. Sander, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You must have agreed on some part of that rant I just went on. Could be about a dozen things. NFTs, the progression of music. We talked about a bunch already. All right. All right, that hole is cleaned up for the most part. It needs some terraforming to look nice. A lot of this isn't going to be pure grass in the future, but all right. So my goal, I need to get in my head the goal now. I'm going to make this a little bit thicker here, not a little bit thinner, so that I can make a path through here. Got it. Okay, let's do that. And then I got to light it up before too long here. I don't want to negate everything we did earlier. And that's the thing. It makes it really challenging because a lot of business, like especially big business, right? It's all about figuring out ways to make people think there's a noble cause, but in reality, it's just them figuring out a fun way to gain power or make money, right? And in the case of music, that's what copyright is, right? It's a good cause. You want to make sure that, you know, your stuff, right, that you made, your own personal, you spent weeks making this tune, right? You put it online, you know, and then someone else copies it who happens to be more popular than you, right? Then just posts it, makes millions, you get $0, right? Or even recognition, you get nothing. That's what copyright's meant to protect you from, right? That's what everyone's thinking. I'm going to get my stuff copyrighted so that doesn't happen, right? And so that's a noble cause, right? Companies know, like, people want to have some say-so when they put their time and effort into a thing. They want to own it, right? They want to own the rights to it, and if anyone's going to be making money off it, it better be them, right? That's the whole heart behind copyright, and there's nothing wrong with that heart. What the problem is what the way they set it up made it so that they could be the millionaires who are making money off of your music, right? Like, how backwards is that? They created a system meant to protect them from bigger artists who are making millions off of small people's work. But instead, they took it away from even the artists who are supposed to be making the millions. And now they're the ones who are just making the millions just by playing some, you know, pulling some strings and throwing their money around, right? That's what it got turned into, which is really a shame. Like with patents and medicine. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Same thing. Like patents for medicines and things like that being bought and traded. Like, and it's even worse because music, even though it's kind of integral part of society, right? Living, you know, surviving, having health, that might be that's a step higher than music. I love music, but I also like living. It's a thing. I don't want to be like dead, and medicine helps with that goal. And the problem is now you have people who absolutely need the medicine, and if you control the patent, you control their livelihood. And what does that mean? That means you can milk them for every dime they have because they can't say no. That is not a free market. That is exploitation. Hey, Rose Quartz, how's it going? Or Honey. You said call you Honey. I got it. Honey. Your name is Honey. Got it. Historically, people in power protecting their power is not backwards at all. Then when the little guy figures out how to usurp power, then they just become the ones protecting their power instead. Yeah, exactly. And it's a cycle, right? Power comes all the way up into like what we would call in a corporation a monopoly, right? And then it gets so bad, eventually someone oversteps, and there are technically more people than there are corporation owners, and all it takes is for them to be like, no, you can't do this anymore. And eventually it crumbles and it decentralizes. And at that point you get a recession. A lot of money goes away. People don't have a lot of money. We're all not okay for a hot minute, but then we're doing a little better. And all of a sudden we're doing really good. And then all of a sudden the people who should have been in power rise to the top, right? But then they don't want to lose that power. And then they start acting like the very people they should have been replacing way earlier. And slowly but surely you get people in power once again who won't relinquish that power, like you're saying, and they slowly become monopolies again. And then that's when the economy starts acting funny, the bubble pops, and rinse and repeat. Yeah, especially if it's a rare medicine, or not necessarily a rare medicine, right? But a rare disease that it's taken care of, right? So it gets unnoticed because not enough people have that condition for there to be any kind of revolt, because there's only, and how are they going to revolt? They're medicine. They need medicine for a reason. They can't revolt. They don't have the power. They don't have the means to be able to take care of themselves correctly enough. And bada bing, bada boom, they have a market completely cornered of those specific people. And rinse, repeat, they have a dozen of those. And that's all they need. That's all they need. There's a dozen rare diseases that they control. And they're just making buku bucks. Non-stop money. It is sad. It is sad. But the recession does happen after it goes down, because they're making the world go around with the things they're doing. They're making the money, and they're driving jobs and things like that. And like if they go down, a lot of things go wrong for a hot minute, but it's what needs to happen. And the bigger the bubble gets, the harder it's going to pop. And I think we're way bigger than we were the last time we dealt with monopolies. So I'm nervous personally. I don't know. Like I tell my kids this all the time. The world as it is right now will not be the same world by the time I'm old and ready to retire and everything. Like it's going to be an entirely different world. Completely different. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's not going to be what it is right now. Okay. How do we do? But yeah. It's tough. There's a lot of nuance too, because like these researchers and everything, they deserve their money too, right? Like they need to make money, but the thing is, they're not the problem. The researchers aren't the problem. They are not the problem. It's the people funding the research and using the goodwill of the people doing the research for their own exploitation. It's the same old story over and over. Like I said, the cycle. All right, that's much cleaner. Too clean, if you ask me. Might need some stuff going on there. It's very, very clean. Ooh, subscriber. How's it going? Thank you for the subscription. I'm not even going to attempt to come up with that name. Grow Technios. TNT. No, bad. It's the CEOs of multi-billion-dollar. Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm waffling about. I'm actually going to cheat a little bit, quote unquote cheat, but everyone has it on the server, so it's not cheating. I'm going to use my out of body to look at this a little better here. A little free cam action. Yes, okay, so we're getting what we want out of this, except this shouldn't be going up here. This should be starting to go down. I had a feeling. That's why I wanted to come up and get a good look. So I need to cut into the mountain here and then start building it up. Okay, got it. Let's get back to me. There we go. Sometimes you can't see the forest from the trees, you know? There we go. And boop. I love the sound of insta mining anything really, but dirt especially. Oh, it's great. It's great. I don't know why. Am I the only one? This is like so satisfying, you know? Which is why when they did the deep slate not being able to be insta-mined, I'm like, no, you ruined my fun. I mean, I could still do it with stone, but why? I'm not gonna find any diamonds. I mean, I could use the stone, I guess. I guess that's valid. Right? I agree, Guy. Alright, we need to stop carboning into the mountain and start following the mountain, right? So I'm actually going to bring some of this back. Boop. Oh, wait, you're supposed to go there, but actually I don't mind that. There. Okay. Now, like I said, we need to start going downward a little bit, right? I only want to go down one block, I think, at this point. So we're gonna clean that mess. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Boop. But yeah, this is gonna go down a little bit right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Kids these days say it's so sad. I say it's so satisfying, and I've come to terms with the fact that I will forever be kids these days. It's just I've come to terms with this. It's my reality, and I'm okay with it. All right, let's actually, some of this is actually going to be stone. So what I'm doing here is actually kind of moot. Because like I said, I'm not going to keep this all grassy. In fact, most of it will not be. All right, I'm going to need to build this up a little bit. Some of it will be, to be honest. Like I think the path itself I'm going to keep fairly green with trees on the sides and some bushes and the whole nine. But everything around it, yeah, it's going to start getting a little dark and gloomy. Well, not gloomy, more dark and magical, right? Like the stream actually says magical landscaping, and I haven't done a bit of the magical bits yet. I kind of feel silly, honestly. Thinking that I was actually going to get to that. I might still. Depending on how long this goes. I'm still enjoying myself. Oh, catch you later, Guy. I need to go have lunch. Okay, yeah. Good idea, actually. It's getting kind of close. That's alright. I don't need food. Who needs food? Food is for chumps. I see someone starting a landscape here, so maybe... why? Why would someone randomly start moss landscaping here? It seems like such a random place to start doing that. Like, because it stops right around where his train starts here. Oh, maybe Janny he was trying to clean up the area for his train setup. All right. That's fair. I am going to be doing some landscaping up and around here too. But yeah, sorry, Janny. I am going to be messing with this a little bit because it doesn't seem like you took too much time. You just didn't want torches everywhere, which is absolutely fair. And I think I'll keep your vibe, but like I said, not all of it's going to be grass. So that style of torching may have to go. We'll see. Oh, I need to eat. Noms. All right, wrong one. It's time for a coffee break. How's it going, everyone? I don't have my lighting set up, but it doesn't matter. I just want to chill. Forget why I had that little bar. Oh, it's if anyone starts talking, it shows up over there. That's right. I forgot about that. I kind of want to change that a little bit. I don't necessarily like that. We're do a little work on the side here. Oh, I see. I moved it over a little. Yeah, that's fair. And then I'm going to move me over a teeny bit. There we are. We'll just sit here and chat a little bit. I just want to hang out. I also want to change my settings a little bit. I wasn't planning on getting on camera, but I felt like saying hi to everyone. So hello. But yeah, I'm going to change my colors, my brightness, contrast, maybe turn on my light a little bit, bring in some sunlight. There we go. That's some proper lighting. A little bright, but it's fine. I would say I put my face cam to see you guys eye to eye. Yeah, there you go. Maybe I'll leave it on. Honestly. Why not? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll switch to main, but also I'll turn me on with the frame. There we go. I forgot to put it down there. That's new. I think I actually have it set up to go to here, and then it. Hold on. Here I am messing with the stream on stream. 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. And then one last change while we're at it. We are going to darken it a little bit. It's a little too bright for my liking because I turned on the light and everything. There we go. Now we're a proper stream, eh? That's such a random decision I just made. I'm all right with it. All right. Do we want to lower one down a little bit sooner, or are we good? I think yes. I think I want to start going down here instead. There we go. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Yep. Coming down. And then this guy's got to get a little bit wider because this is going to be more like a cliff right here. On the side, I'm even going to have like little walls to keep people from falling, all that kind of stuff, I think. For the man-made part of it. And then I think we're going to go down here. Okay, so bring this out over here. I will make this cliff a little bit cleaner as we start doing the inside of this. We're just getting the general shape of the land all kind of organized again. Yeah. Oop, there we go. Yeah, let's clean up this. Well, hello there. There we go. Let's clean up this edge a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay, now let's continue this down. Oh, it's a little dark around here, so let's fix that a little bit. Bam, there we go. Actually, we gotta light up this whole thing, don't we? Now that we kind of have that established for the moment. Let's give this a little light. Make sure we don't die. You know, the whole not dying thing from bad guys. All right, cool. Yeah, let's continue this a little bit. Oh, I did not say go there. I mean, I did, but I didn't mean to. What time is it? I don't even know. Goodness. Okay. Cool. When did I start? I'm just having fun. I don't even know what time. Like, you know that feeling you just suddenly, like, you're just enjoying yourself and then you suddenly check, like, you suddenly are like, whoa, where am I? What am I doing? Like, you ever have that happen? Like, I mean, everyone has this. Anyone who drives anyway has had this happen. Where you kind of all of a sudden, quote unquote, wake up. Like, you didn't actually fall asleep, but you, like, stopped focusing on, you know, your reality. And all of a sudden you were like, whoa, when did I get here? You know, like, how long did it take for me to realize, like, I exist? Because you're in your own little world for a hot minute. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Maybe I am. which is kind of scary, but I don't think I am. I have made a realization that is both sad and disturbing, and it makes me really, really sad and disturbed. And that is, my water's gone. I don't have any water. I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. I really got to make that go slower. Okay, I'm back. I have my water now. I'm a happy camper. All right, let's get back to work. All right, right, we are actually really, really close to having this nice and clean, which is really exciting. I ended up spending like my entire allotted stream time essentially doing this, but that's okay. It was needed. I was hoping to at least get like a tree or two in though, and maybe a little of that purple landscaping I wanted to do, just to get a feel for what it's going to look like. But not sure if we'll get that today. We might, but I'm not sure. We shall see. It depends on how quick I can get this done. Let's cut into this a little bit. That's kind of silly, isn't it? There we go. Cut into that a little bit, not too much. There we go. Oh, I'm using up my grass. I don't want to use up the grass for no reason. Let this render or regrass itself as needed. I have plenty of dirt, not a whole lot of grass. I think I have like a little under a double chest of grass or dirt, or no grass, but I have like four double chests worth of dirt available. So yeah, that's a thing. All right, we're getting pretty close here to where we want to switch the elevation again. All right. So we're coming down here. Right. Okay. I don't mind that being like a little jutted out mountain type thing, disrupting the flow a tiny bit, which is actually a good thing. Yep. Okay. Comes down here, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna go down a level right here. There we go. Love breaking glass. Grass. Hate breaking glass. Ugh. That's the worst in Minecraft. Takes forever. All right, is this where we want to turn? Yes. Yes, it is, but I'm going to be cutting into this hill a little bit here. Pick up all the stuff we've been breaking. Do we want... Yeah, you know what? I do actually want to clean these up for right now, just so I'm not leaving it a mess. But ultimately, like I said, we're going to be mixing in dirt and stone and everything in a path. But for right now, yeah, just for now. All right, so we're going to cut into this mountain a little bit here. This is going to go up to this level, though. Like so, I believe. There we go, nice and clean. And then we need to cut in the mountain. Slicey, dicey, dice. I just realized, like, I have, like, it's all blurred, no one cares. But, like, I have an old plate from this morning here, because I had eggs this morning. random crap on my desk. Like, I usually take the time to clean up. I'm going to get on camera and like put on a real shirt, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're just hanging out. We're dudes. Dudes, not, I mean, I use that term in a multi unisex kind of way, but yeah, we're just chilling. We're chilling. We're having a good time. Okay, what's his plans here? I think I do want to give him a little bit more space, landscaping wise. I hope this wasn't like on purpose, but it looks like Minecraft World Gen, and he just didn't want to terraform much. So I'm gonna do my guy a favor here and kind of terraform a little bit for him. Yeah, he definitely just sliced into that, didn't he? He's like, well, it's kind of got to go down, so... Oh, okay, I have a full inventory of junk, don't I? Let's deal with that. I'm going to throw the junk to the side here. I might use those moss. No, I have plenty of moss. I don't need that. Don't need seeds. Lilacs I'll probably keep. Taters I don't need. The wood can actually go in here. A little bit more can go in there. And I'll put the rest in there. Do we have a full chest of the grass? Or actually, I don't think I gave myself grass, so I'll put that in my specialty. There we go. Cool, that should... Yeah, that emptied my inventory pretty well. There we go. Now we should be able to pick up all the blocks. Let me just mind. I think he does want this a little bit covered. I don't want to mess up his build at all. Oh, Rip is on. Oh, goodness. Now we really have trouble online. I have 2 levels of trouble on the server. One's AFK, though. I think I'm safe from him. But just in case Rip does come by to say hi, I am going to unmute. So I don't mind him saying hi. That'll be good fun. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to completely forget that I have the mic on, and he's going to startle me half to death. I know it's going to happen. And it's going to be awesome and terrible for me. Awesome for you, terrible for me. All right. We're on a good path here to clean this up. There we go. Let's chop this all the way down here. Are we at path level here? Yes, we are. Very cool. All right, now we need to blend this a little. Janie's going to be so surprised when he comes on to work on this part. If he ever does come around. I bet you he will. I bet you anything he will. Oh, boy. Now there's 3 trouble on the server. Now... Everything will be fine. Everything's fine. We're good. We're just terraforming, having fun. No, I didn't mean you at all. Not at all. You're not trouble. Yeah. Not even once. Not once. You're fine. Oh, shoot. My camera's on. I didn't shake my head. You didn't see nothing. You saw nothing. Nope. Not me. Besides, aren't you supposed to be cleaning? Or are you done? You're probably done cleaning by now. I'm just resting. Okay, so you don't have to worry about me. How'd the cleaning go? Did you get everything you wanted done, or at least some of it? Get some progress done, I should say. Yeah, I think we're on to a winner with this mountain, by the way. I've wanted to clean this up ever since I saw that he just kind of cut into the mountain. And I didn't want to, like, just cut the mountain. Oh, and he gone. I guess he's not too much trouble. Either that or he's making plans, which is even worse. All right. Yeah, I do want to cut into this a little bit. Still, I need to smooth this out. I don't want it to be just like a slice into the mountain. Turned into like a pure terraforming stream, and I'm totally here for it. It's fun. I'm just making my clones, by the way. No shenanigans. Well, I mean, other than the clones, right? Like, those are kind of shenanigans, eh? Okay, yeah, he just kind of tossed one in there. Let's just fill this in. I saw screenshots of your little clone army you're developing. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Don't know what that's all about. I just gotta say it's a little unnerving. You're not gonna start like the Clone Wars or anything on the server, are you? Oh, yep, you need to go. We will be putting trees back. Maybe vanilla for start, but I'm definitely going to be putting some custom boys up in here. Did I get all the logs? I feel like I did. That's why I don't like these big trees, because sometimes you miss logs and it's really a pain. Really a pain. And I don't think these red dashes are needed anymore because he's already got his train in. So I think I'm going to get rid of some of these wool bits around here. They might actually be denoting where I'm supposed to be putting my path. In which case, sorry, Jenny, I put it somewhere else. I do apologize. I ended up going a different way. Oh, I got a ping. I wonder how old that is. I thought, oh, whatever, Max picking on me on the Discord. I see how it is. I do what I want. I put it in general because I meant in game you guys can hang out with me, not like come check out my stream. That's what I'm putting on in that spot for. Why didn't I pick all that up? Oh, I did. It was just a little laggy. Okay, there we go. Either that or my brain's laggy. Both is good. Now I'll keep the spoilers down there, Apathy. I don't want to spoil nothing because you got some crazy stuff going on over there. No right clicking in your base. Well, now I gotta. Blop. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a proper rock cliff face there, I think. And then right here, is that smoothed down enough? Oh, almost. We've got this little bit here. Oh, we're going to have to cut some stone. That's fine. There we go. Nothing beats terraforming in survival. Like, I don't know why. It's one of the only things I genuinely enjoy in survival. I know that sounds weird, but like I genuinely enjoy terraforming in survival over doing it in creative, right? Because it's something about just doing it with a shovel, like the instant mine thing and doing it from the ground. Like this just feels right. Pretty much all other aspects of building I prefer to do in creative, but I love terraforming like this. Like this is fun. Genuinely good times. All right. Yeah, let's smooth out this a little bit here. There we go. Let's get some of these around. Boop, boop, bop, bip. Because it is becoming nighttime. In fact, let's take the time. Hit F7 and see if we can find some spots. Yep, okay. Boom. Oh, that's going to need some cleaning too. Oy. I ended up taking on Janny's path more so than mine. Okay, up here too. There we go. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to do a proper cliff face there rather than try to smooth it out. I think I'm going to break into this a little bit here. Like that. Maybe even bring it down a little bit right here. At least try to make this look somewhat on purpose, right? I only need a single layer of Dirt on top. Clean this up a little bit. Yeah, nope, this tree needs to go bye-bye. I just realized I'm not really centered in the screen a little. Wrong way. There we go. Oh, this is actually working out pretty decent. Oh, nope, we can't have this tree. This tree needs to go as well. Goodbye. All right, I'd like to bring back the forest here in a minute, but I'm going to put the trees in spots that make sense to have them. And yes, I'm going to do vanilla at first. I'm probably going to have to manually get rid of these leaves, at least some of them. I'm not going to waste my... Oh, I want vein miner so bad right now. Oh, it's starting to go. Okay, good. I can probably leave B now. Cool. What can we get rid of? Birch sapling. We don't need those. Moss carpet. Oxydaisy. Definitely don't need that. I'll probably use the oak saplings though. All right. Smooth out this a tiny bit right here. Oh, fill in that hole. That's not too bad. Okay. Though I kind of want this to be stone. Do I have any? No. Okay. I have cobble. Okay. So I'm not going to worry about the rest of this. That's fine. We'll leave that to Janie to play with. But this is at least much. Oop, can't have this. Can't have this. No, sir. No mobs here. Okay. What is this hole? Is there any purpose to it? Is this just access? I guess it's just access. We'll deal with that. Clean it up a little bit. We'll leave a path going to it, I guess. He probably does want access to it. So we'll keep the access point, but we'll make it much smaller. All right. Clean that up real good. Oi! Yep. Nope, that's not right. That's what I want to do. There we go. That's much better. And am I out of torches? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second. Thought I had a little stack on me, and I do. I have a stack and that 9. Ah. All right. This is coming out pretty decent, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna change vibes a little bit. I'm gonna go away from synthwave and go to lo-fi. Because now I'm in the chill part of the stream where we just kind of go for this. Keep on working on it. I'm not sure what the heads are, but we're gonna leave them there for now. Oh, it's so much cleaner. All right. All right, let's finish up our path. I think I'm going to actually clean this up a little bit. Do that. Put that there. There, that's a little better. And you as well. Can go. All right. And let's chop this. Oop. Well, hello there. How you do? Oh, I don't have any arrows. All right, fair enough. Oh, that's going to blow up. Dang it. That happened. It's because I noticed I didn't have arrows too late. I was like, oh, shoot. I'm going to have to do this with the sword. And I wasn't like, I was in a position to shoot it with an arrow, not kill him with a sword. That sounds like excuses. And that's because it is. So, yeah. Freaking. You're not wrong there, Apathy. You're not wrong. You know what? I need to eat. do. right, that's nice and clean. And that gets us to the track here, which was my goal with the path. Very cool. Okay, so now we have a big area for my path and terraforming and all that. Perfect. Okay, that makes me happy. And of course, like I said, I might do some stairs going down into the ravine in the future. But for right now, my main goal was to get a coherent path leading to the shop town. Like I said, I don't know what Janny's going to do with his train station here. What I will do, though, is I think I'm going to bring my path to the front of it rather than right up to the side of it. So that means I'm going to be building this up a little bit here. This is definitely the vibe I'm feeling. Yep. Synthwave is awesome when you're wanting to be a little more hype, but yeah, this is where I want to be right now. That, there we go. Looking pretty nice, actually, if I do say so myself. All right. Yeah, okay. So like I said, I want to bring it up to the front of this, but I am going to bring it down one block here, so it's not too extreme. Bring it up to here, I think. Right, and bring it all the way across. Clean that up a little bit. There we go. Are we almost out of dirt? Yeah, we are actually a little low on dirt in our inventory anyway. Okay. So that gets us here. I don't know, like I said, I do not know what his plans are for the station, but what I'm going to encourage him to do is come up with a way for the path to kind of go through it or over it, depending on what he wants to set up. And we'll see. We'll see if he's going to do too much more with that. If not, if he's going to just end it here, I might get rid of the red carpet or red wool and just make the path go across this part of the mountain here, into the shopping town and kind of like properly make a thing. And that way some kind of build can go here where my chests are here, right? Or maybe a little plaza or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that is for future FCD and Railway Janie to talk about. For right now, we have a path to play with, and we can actually finally get to the magical part of the magical stream. It was supposed to be magical landscaping. What am I doing? Let's at least get some in to get the idea. So all right, so I'm gonna start the landscaping, I think, right here. I'll deal with my closer to my base later. No, I don't know if that, apparently I now have dirt again, but I already have like an entire double chest's worth of dirt still left. At least. Right. Okay. So now, oh, there he is. Whoa. There we go. There's the pirate himself. Whoop. And he gone. All right. Now, so like, now that I've got it cleaned up, now I got to think through like the rest of this, right? Thinking FCD face here. Because I definitely don't want it to be plains like it is right now. Like, I don't want it to be like open field, that kind of thing. I want it to be a little bit more than that. There's definitely a pirate coming to say hi here. Let's switch to this mode here. There he is. I think is he cleaning up for me, or what's he up to? I don't even know. What you up to? That muffin. You never know what he's doing. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, now he's definitely coming over. Well, hello there. I don't know if you have your voice on or anything, but hi. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I don't have the inventory for it, you dingus. But I do have the chests for it over there. But I do have chests over. I'll put it over here. As you can see, I have plenty of dirt. Like the top one is a double chest worth, and the very, very top one, yeah. I have some of the good stuff here, but I am gonna dump off some of my grass, get that out of my inventory. Oh, I have way more grass than I remember. Woohoo! Maybe someone might have stalked me on grass. What? Well, hello there. I don't know. Is my voice, is it me, or does he just not have his mic on? I bet you it's just his mic's not on. But I am gonna check to see. Yeah, okay, that's correct. And that's correct. Okay, so he probably just isn't muted. That's fine. All right, so let me get my materials up and going. Mic is on my dude. Oh, is it? And you're not hearing me either. Oh, interesting. Maybe changing. Let's see if this will switch it up. Check 1 2. Perhaps. All right. Let me. No, that's fine. No. Yep. We could just go direct, and then go direct.
Ooh.
There we go. There you go. There you go. I can hear you now. How's it going?
Oh no, that's horrible. Let me mute the stream because I'm hearing myself twice, and that's all kinds of no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I love,
you also don't have your good mic running. It sounds like you're running off your webcam mic or something.
Press the wrong button. So okay.
Ah, that's much better.
It wasn't that I wasn't using the good mic. It's the good mic. The boom arm wasn't extended out towards me.
Yes. It was over on the other side of the. Yeah. It's kind of like if I had my mic way over here. Hey, how's it going, guys? You know.
Yeah, when I push the boom arm back closed, it's like hello. I was like, yeah, all the way over there. Bring it closer. Okay.
Much better. So yeah. You coming to help or coming to pick on me? Coming to say hi? What?
I came to just give dirt because I know
dirt.
A lot
Yeah.
of dirt, but like terraforming, it's one of those things. You think, oh, I'm only doing a little bit of heavy green.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're just like out.
Suddenly it's all gone because you I won't pick up those 12 pieces of dirt here and there, and then it's gone.
It's just gone. Yeah, it's out of the inventory. It's out of sight.
I needed to be outside of my cloning facility. I've been in there far too long.
You've been working hard in there, eh?
I'm starting to think, like, I'm not sure if I'm the original, in all honesty. I may be one of the clones. Who knows?
I mean, you got the hat, so that counts for something, eh?
400 of hats. Readily accessible chests.
Oh, we have yeah. Oh yeah, you have arrows. Good. I'll let you deal with the nope then. The nope with wings, right? Let's see. So I want to build up the sides here. Gonna turn this into a little bit more like stone around here, I think. So I gotta cut into it a bit.
This bit here is terrifying. I think you could drag this bit here.
What's that? Where? Oh yeah, that kind of flavor. Yep,
so
that's.
You could
but
drag that cliff ledge here, just bring this bit up to here and drag it along here.
Well, yeah, but there is actually going to be some stairs that come down from there. Also, I hear Aloy coming in and to say hi. Hey, Aloy. How's it going?
Yeah, Bubba's having fun as I sent through the room.
That is the one downside to the position of the boom arm where it is currently, is it's very...
It picks up everything, eh?
Directional sound from the room.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go back to my armor stance.
Sounds like a blast. Almost sounds tedious. I wish you luck.
Yeah, pasting the same armor stand 40 times, positioning it with micro block nudges. It's fun.
It's a blast.
Yeah, excellent content.
Oh yes, absolutely. Are you streaming right now?
No, I'm
okay.
streaming right now. That's why I sarcastic. I've not been streaming for a while.
That's fair. Okay, that's right.
Ill and then I got tired, and then.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm one to talk, right? Because this is like forever since I've started finally streaming again, or even making any content at all. Like I felt kind of guilty. Like I wanted to post my my little thing as a short, but I was like waiting for me to do content again to post it, and then I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to do content anymore. Let me just post it, and I posted it again, and I felt like, 2 months I post something new, and it's the exact thing I just posted, just the short version of it. I'm like, that's lame. I'm being a lame person. I really need to do something. So when the idea of doing the Halloween thing, I was like, all right, fair enough. I'm gonna join in. We're gonna do the stream, and I did it, and I enjoyed it, and I'm like, you know what? Why am I not doing this? I need to just do it. So here I am.
Yeah, the problem I had was I lost consistency.
Yeah,
I lost consistency,
that's the creator's lament right there, isn't it?
I was in a routine of doing it.
Y'all.
And as soon as I was out of the routine, it was like, well, I won't go back now because I still feel a bit under the weather. I was like, oh, well.
And then a month or so goes by, and then you're like, well, I can't go back without like something special. I have to do something special to come back. I have to finish this big thing or whatever.
Placing armor stand. That's not something special.
Right, exactly. I can't just like start streaming armor. But the truth is you absolutely can, and why not? But I know the feeling. I know that. I know.
Right click with that. That's what my stream would be.
Yeah. And clicking this. I mean,
yeah.
But like I've watched Cleo streams where that's like 90% of what she does.
Yeah, but like Cleo's charismatic.
I know, but why not you too? I mean, you're funny, you're boisterous, you're British. I mean, you're pretty much the same person, right? I mean, come on.
I'm Shadow.
Oh, another nope. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, one hit me. You're not doing your job. Ugh.
Oh no, one of the three. Snapshotted them. On the subject of snapshots, have you seen some of the new stuff?
But yeah, no, I get it. Like that's totally me as well. Like getting out of the habit. I mean, to be fair, I am extremely busy, but like I could take 2-3 hours out of my week to stream once a week. Why not? Yeah. It's a good time. But yeah, for those who aren't like hanging out with me all the time in Discord, I've been working a lot lately. I actually have 2 jobs now, two contracts technically, and both yeah, well, sorta. Well, more like 1.5, 2-ish. But like at one point it was 2.5 for a little bit because I had to do a lot of video editing for a job.
Yeah, I was talking of like what you've just come on.
Yeah, what I just came from. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like bad. So, like I was working 80+ hours, guys. Like 80+ hours. Now I'm back to a measly like 65 hours a week.
Like, and only 52 of those hours were coffee breaks.
Shut up. You don't know me. Yeah. You don't know me. But yeah, I want to kind of mountainize a lot of this and not be too green. And I'm actually going to not make it all just stone. And then once I actually get it in, then I'll start looking to see if there's some good spots for some amethyst, like if you look up there, I'm gonna be doing that kind of stuff. But here.
So what you're saying is just like let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
Yeah, basically, yeah. All the, but I am gonna do like overgrown bits, like as you can see on that mountain, that has been so like quickly done. Like Kyle I think he literally with an elytra flew under that island and just haphazardly placed those and just let them grow. And that's what this island was before I got to it.
Literally, I drank a slow fall potion and I put red vines on the bottom of my ship.
Slow fall actually makes sense. I like that.
It really does. It's so useful. Like if you're
trying
to put stuff on the bottom, just slow
you
fall.
know what? It'd be extra, like crazy extra work. But it would be kind of fun. Like next time I find myself having to do like the underside of an island to go get a shulker.
Yes.
Just let them hit
you. I mean, shulkers duplicate when they hit themselves with bullets.
Yeah.
So if you had one or two kept like locked away for safety.
Yup.
And then just like have a replicator.
And just let them sit there. And
move minecarts with fishing rods.
What's that?
Can you move minecarts with fishing rods?
I think you can move a minecart that has a mob in it that you hook onto with the fishing rod, but I don't believe you could just move a minecart. But I think you can move mobs that are in a minecart.
That would be an easier way of moving a shulker, I'd have thought.
Oh, yeah.
From your base to out here, right? You know, rather than making a whole track to bring the shulker out to hit you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mostly kidding, but honestly, if it wasn't too hard to do, that would actually be a viable way to build underneath things in survival, right? Because you're essentially flying.
Viable business venture.
It'd be a pain, though. Think about it. Like
yourself, sky's the limit. And because your business model is you provide shulkers to the base, and you'll give people their own personal shulker in a minecart that they can use to yeet themselves up high.
Sky's the limit. That's too good for true. I can't even word. I almost want to legitimately do it just for the pun.
Just for reason. That's how half my businesses get made. Because I make a pun.
And you just have to at that point. It needs to be done at that point. Like you can't not.
It was actually on Obelisk. Not Obelisk.
Was it Obelisk?
On one of the I think it was one of the Mystic SMP. I made Diamonds or Bust, but it was.
Oh yeah. That was Mystic. That was the one I wasn't a part of.
That was that one.
Diamonds or Bust. Yep.
That was Mystic SMP, wasn't it? Yeah. And I.
Oh here, they need to see
shops,
it.
Most shops sell goods. I was selling diamonds for what I needed, and I was selling the ores as well. A bit like what.
Jam's doing
Ren
actually
did for the quests.
Jam's actually, I believe, doing it here too.
Well, he's selling the ores, but I was selling specific diamonds, and I wanted specific materials in return. Jam's selling them for diamonds, so I wanted the materials for my base. So I was like dark prismarine for this amount because nobody had set up shops for them.
Friend Dog, I haven't watched his videos lately. It's been a while. Like obviously, I know what he's been up to with the the whole being the king thing and not being the king anymore kind of thing. And now all of a sudden they're on Empires. Which why is Ren not? Did Ren join him or is he taking a break from it at the moment? I don't even remember.
I'm massively behind on Hermitcraft. And it's that thing that I'm looking at it like because where I got ill for a couple of weeks, I just wasn't watching anything, and I was just sat there. I'm just sat there like. Yeah, I don't want to watch like 40 videos to catch up with this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait.
Well, you know what's fun? That there's one episode of YouTube in general that I do want to watch now that I think about it. And just because of how meta it is now. But I really, really, really want to watch I'm sure there is one, the Hermit recap video.
Yes.
Because Pixel Riffs is in his own Hermit recap now.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
And the meta part of it is Green knows this and picked on him and actually had Impulse walking around with the music that they usually have on the show, and Green started narrating Pixel Riff's moves. It was absolutely hilarious. But I want to watch Zoe and Pixel's video of that segment, because then you're watching a Hermitcraft recap of Pixel Riffs getting pranked with Green pretending to be doing the Hermitcraft recap, and it's all being done on a Hermitcraft recap.
Yeah. So it's the Hermitcraft recap of a hermit recapping the Hermitcraft recap people
with the Hermitcraft recap style.
Yeah, it's genius. Oh, I need to watch that video actually.
Oh, it's good. And also he's working on a pretty dang good project there too. He's creating his own version of an automatic what's called copper oxidizer, where he
with dispensers.
Well, yeah, he feeds it, right? Feeds the whole thing, and then he uses pistons to evenly space them out automatically. So he just puts them all in one line, runs the machine, and it automatically spreads them out. And then he has it timed so that it generally, most of them will be already oxidized, right? And it brings them all right back in the amount of time it needs, waxed and ready.
You don't need to do that. What you can do is just leave it there and forget about it while you work on other stuff, because if you set it up with a counter with observers, you can wax copper with dispensers.
Right.
So that's super clever.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. Actually, there's a few other designs out there, but I really like his. I think it's just fun because it's been made in, like, you could tell he built the whole concept in survival. You just kind of tell it has that flavor to it. And I'm a fan. Like, I do like Ilmengo and like the really refined redstone, like good quality farms and stuff. Like, I get it. I love that stuff. But there's something charming about
creative.
There's something charming about spaghetti redstone, and it's not bad spaghetti redstone, but it's got the flavor of like just making it happen.
You want to see some spaghetti redstone? You come to the shop.
you got some? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm starting this to see if I like it. So I kind of want to have cliffs on both sides of the path.
So
yes, I'm gonna love that. All right, go ahead, show me. Let's do this.
The main base redstone for the door, that was done in creative. That was something I designed. Like, you might remember it back from Obelisk, back from doing that. But I never got to properly use it or implement it. So I wanted to use it. But the redstone for working it around the rest, like to make it actually fire off, that was designed in World. So
okay. There's a little cave here.
Yeah, I made a little tunnel.
Oh, maybe I should run my path to here. Anyway, go on.
That would work if you want.
Ooh, oh.
So yeah, this is my...
We got some vibes going on here, that's for sure.
Netherwoods.
I love the use of the smoke. Adds a lot to it, actually.
It really does. It really does.
Like when you first come in here, there's definitely I love this. You know this about me. I love making tunnels that lead to big open spaces like this. It just adds so much wow factor. And the fact that, I was about to say, I see natural light.
There you can see the skull.
Oh, yeah.
You can see.
Oh, that's fancy. I like that. All right, so show me. Sorry, I was getting hooked into the whole look and feel.
So stand here, looking at this door, and push the button.
Okay, Blackstone Vault Security. All right. Oh. Nice.
So it's easiest to see it if you use free cam, but if you go sort of have a fly around through, you can see how spaghetti the redstone is sort of just going through, like up and around and
yeah. This is that. Yep, that's That's my style of redstone for sure.
Right at the bottom there, you can see like the slime piston pushing it down, and then it goes to the repeater, and then it goes.
It's actually generally pretty good stuff, though.
Yeah, I tried to keep it as clean as possible.
Like, yeah, you could have refined this pretty easily, actually, but like,
yeah, exactly.
But it does the job, and that's all that really matters. And then you got this little
Wait. So I use a minecart with detector.
What have I discovered?
Right.
They just did that power the F4. Where are we? What's up with the book?
Oh, the book's just
top
like,
floor 3.
It's just a list of prices, so people didn't have to bother going all the way down. They could.
What's the redstone leading to then? It looked like the redstone was leading to the.
Carrying the powered rails that fires off the bridge. Down here, if you look through this transport,
yeah, I see it. I see it.
Powered rails. So when and then there's observers which fire off the.
Your spaghetti redstone like destroyed my brain. I got lost in it. Okay, and of course you have it set to retract, of course, too, right?
Yeah.
Very, very, very nice.
I've actually gone really redstone heavy this sort of season. I've done a surprising amount. I've got a load of like redstone farms.
Man, it's kind of wild. Like Star's starting to get into redstone and everything like that too. Yeah. Like that's fun. But yeah, good job using the slime blocks and everything too. Like that's really good stuff. Like
3 netherite blocks in the door.
One day I really want to get into more of that kind of stuff, like redstone, like not functional, like useful redstone, but like cool redstone, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's
like kind of mumbo stuff.
This is honestly, I think it's up there for my favorite build that I've done on the server, especially now that I've got all
genuinely
the
pretty cool.
Stuff in.
Generally really cool, and I love the flavor. And the reason why I was thinking, oh, does this go? Oh, it goes into a ravine. Okay, yeah.
It just goes into the natural cave system. That's the big cave that's underneath.
Yeah, that's the big old. You almost. How dare you?
I went full atmospheric in here.
I just realized, like, I should see what you're actually selling. Crimson stems, okay. Nether wart block, okay.
That's all the nether woods.
Got it. Okay, and then
you've got the
warp stuff
here.
Yeah.
And then you've got these barrels here. These are just these. So this is basalt, smooth basalt, warped fungi, crimson fungi, and then you can get the roots and the crimson warp roots free because I've got so much of that.
It's like please take it away from me. Someone will use those roots. I'm sure someone will use them.
I'm sure. And then inside is all the bartering stuff from things.
Cool. I thought you
I was just making sure that I closed the door.
Oh, gotcha.
Mobs going in.
But yeah, no, this is where my road's starting to head toward. Like, so I've got the road I'm going to be going down into the front of Janny's thing here. And I got to find out what his plans are with it. Either is this actually going to be track leading away? Or is this going to be a stop?
Might be.
But I think I know what he planned. I know this was going to be tracks. But I don't know if he's going to be changing his plans or not. I don't know. Wow. They seem to be after you. So I'll let you play with them.
They know that I'm the threat. Oh, they're after you there.
Dang it. Come here, buddy. Oh, he dead. I stink at this.
Shot Woodstock in the nose.
One of the first things that show up on the server is a big old pun. I love it. What was that? I just realized I'm like walking away from you.
Leads to. So what it
yeah.
So there's like a little switch light here. So if the track's busy, if someone's launched off from the other end, it sends a signal through, And let's say someone sits here and goes to launch. It will launch them up here, and then it will hold them here because it will unpower. So if someone's launched from the other end,
yeah,
this red light flicks up and says, no, hold. And then it unpowers these tracks here.
Oh, I see. It's all that is so that he can do a single track. That way you can do left. Oh, I see. So it won't let you go if someone's heading back toward you.
Yeah, so it's just a really cool like switchboard thing. So it's like hey, you can't go out because someone's coming in, and then
that is a lot of extra just so that you can have a single rail going through instead of two.
Yeah, it's kind of that thing of spending like 1,000 to save 100 because
yeah, exactly.
Redstone repeaters, detector
like
rails,
oh, he went ham.
Like repeaters. Pistons.
He went absolutely ham. Obviously it wasn't it's for the fun of it, right? He just wanted to be able to do the mechanics
because he can,
yeah, exactly. Showing off his skills.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have done it. It's fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah.
Fantastic. Yes, done it to Sean Connery.
Yeah, apparently I am now server mates with Sean Connery, and Sean Connery is now playing Minecraft. And killing phantoms. Very nice. Anyway, I am actually I want to continue working on this over here. And yeah. Where'd he go? I thought he was following me.
Yeah, sorry, I had the boot on the Discord. On the subject of Discord, you need to play Overwatch with me. Discord.
Yeah, I know. It's been quite a rough week this last week, and I know you've been pushing. I did enjoy playing it for a little bit. That was a good time. But anyway, yeah. I actually have to go get some water. I'll be right back.
I'm going to tell you all some fun facts about FCD. He likes 3 different kinds of cheese. I don't really know any other facts. He has a beard. FCD sometimes likes to cover his face in butter and jump scare people as the Butterman. Like the Boogeyman, but scarier because he's real. And it is FCD covered in butter. Don't forget. That's kind of it. What are some other totally real facts about FCD? Phantom safe. Safe from the phantom.
Is that it? That's all you got there, Bold? Or apathy? You just gonna put me in a hole? That's the best you could do.
I also said some totally real facts about you.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Someone's calling me Butterman at the moment.
Yeah, because sometimes you like to cover your face in butter and jump out at people, scaring them. And it's like the Boogeyman, but scarier because it's real. You're the Butterman.
Anyway.
No, I was sat there trying to not burst out laughing as I said it because it was just like so ridiculous. Like I had no idea where it came from. It just. Oh no! I forgot I did dinner prep and I rubbed my eyes and the dinner prep was onions.
Oh,
that's fun. Oh, so the last.
I know it's not good to cry about dinner prep, but you know the onions are just so sad.
Oh, dear. Right, on the subject of that, I'm gonna go. Yeet.
See ya. Bye. Oh, I just ran out of stone. Cool. Yeah, no, this is actually coming out pretty cool. I love the general direction. Yeah, I thought I would get much more done in a 2.5, 3 hour stream, but you know what? We did do a lot. You know what? I get to be real. We cleared this all out and cleaned it up. I mean, look at that. That looks so much cleaner right now. I can't wait to get more stone in. I plan to, like I said, I want to terraform this. I want to get into, like, this bottom area is going to get cleaned up as well, but a different kind of cleaned up. It's going to look more mountainous and kind of ravine-like. Yeah, actually, this is coming out pretty good. That's so much cleaner. Okay, I was down on myself there for a minute, but yeah, that does look much nicer, doesn't it? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I know I did. It's been a little while since I've properly streamed, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you guys in the next one, and yeah, it's been fun. See ya.